Hi, and welcome to our live stream. I'm Chantal with 141 Design Company, and this is a live stream event on Saturday, February 15th. So welcome, everyone. And we're going to get over here to our comments. I see we have some people joining us. Hi, Cindy and Katrina. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we're going to go through some things, some details about our event that we have happening after market. I was really thinking about showing and going through all of the boards and different things that have been on the that have been released on our boards so far for market, because what we're doing with our current updates, our market updates. Hi, everyone. Hi, Michelle and Sandy, Sharon, Maureen. Welcome, everybody. And I think I'm going to hold off one more week because I know there are some more that are going to be released. And I do have a sneak peek here for you, so hang out for that, because I actually have a model here in the studio, in my studio, that belongs to a designer. And we're going to sneak peek that later. And then I am going to pop it into the mail to her ASAP and get it overnighted to her for Tuesday, because I know that she's getting ready to do her releases next week. But hang out, because we are going to show that live here tonight. It's going to be your first peek at a brand new design that's coming from a designer. So hi, Leah and Amy, Michelle. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Wow, we've got a big group with us tonight. I'm so excited. Let's hear it from you guys. What has been your favorite new releases so far? Like, put in the comments what your favorite one is. Have you had trouble getting anything ordered? We have a lot of orders coming through, and so I'm going to take this opportunity tonight to answer any questions and to go over any details about pre-ordering and some important housekeeping information that's coming up. Well, hi, Fab Shabby Rose. Glad to catch you live too. Thank you for joining us tonight. Janet saying that the Brenda Gervais and Frilly board are her favorites, and we've got a vote in for some of Teresa Kogut's. There's also Jeanette Douglas samplers coming through, and a Coco's Garden vote that was from Teresa Kogut. So absolutely. And then we've got a Teresa Kogut stocking. A lot are coming in from different things. And then Home with Katrina wants to stitch Folk Garden. Yes, perfectly. Oh my gosh. Yes. And Christine, it's Nativity Tiny Town. We will chat about that for a minute here. So Heart and Hand has come in, and I haven't done an update yet, but we do have Heart and Hand in our shop now. You can currently pre-order that. And yes, I am really excited about that Nativity. I was just thinking about it because even though I have a couple boards and some options that the Tiny Towns go on, I think that the Nativity might be my first attempt at a drum, because I was looking at it really carefully and I'm thinking, this is like the perfect drum piece, right? It's got the buildings that are going around on the outside, but it's got the little Nativity kind of centrally located. So you see what I'm saying with that? I think that could be a fantastic drum option. So anyway, that was just a thought I had, a random thought there for just a moment. All right. Well, thanks so much for chiming in on all of your favorites that are coming in so far. I have had a long list of favorites myself. I'm really thankful that they're all going to be here in the shop. I do want to give an update before we get into the market happening, our market party and events happening that are going to be happening here in shop on the 14th and 15th. And that's to discuss the Brenda Gervais pieces and charts that are in the shop currently. We had a cap on how many we could pre-order, and we ordered everything we could. Okay, so we hit the cap, and we did sell out of Hop into Spring on the first day of the ones that we have pre-ordered and we'll be picking up from market. I've let that sit there for just a minute, and I'm hoping you're clicking wait list if you didn't get the Hop into Spring, because that doesn't mean we're not going to have it. We've just sold out of the ones that we'll be able to ship out right away on March 10th. So what I'm going to do is I will update that site. I will update the listing later this evening and make it available to order again. However, those are going to be ones that will be coming later, because what's going to happen is we're going to pick up our pre-order from market, from With Thy Needle and Thread. while we're there, and then we'll be shipping those out. I will put another order in right away. And what's going to happen is when she goes back and prints, Brenda will then ship those to us. So there'll be just a little bit of a lag, but I know there's lots of other things that we're going to be stitching in the meantime. So there's a chance to keep going and keep stitching, but you can get it on order. It's just going to be a little bit further out. Frilltastic is available to order all the time because that is one of our pieces and we're constantly cutting it. And we'll look at Frilltastic here in just a moment. So I hope that answers any questions. If any of you had any questions about the fact that we're showing that as being sold out, that is the only reason why. I am going to put an alert out though to you that the other Brenda Gervais charts that we have on pre-order right now are also nearing a sellout status. So if you wanted to put an order in for the rest of those to be shipped to you by March 10th with our shop, then definitely get those ordered tonight because they are, especially I just took a look at the status and Liberty, the patriotic one, that is, it's very close to being sold out for the pre-orders that we could get for that one. Does anyone have any questions before we get into the next section here that we're going to talk about this evening? And that's, we're going to discuss our market event happening that is going on March 14th and 15th. But I can answer any further questions you might have. We also have Kathy loves the Folk Garden by Teresa Kogut. Yes, that is pretty. All right. I see we're okay with comments at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up some slides and we're going to talk about the Market Party stitching event that is happening here in Williamston, Michigan on the 14th and 15th, correlating with our, just basically when we get back, kind of a grand opening here for our store. What's going to happen is beginning March 10th, we will begin shipping all of the pre-order items that we pick up from Market. We are closed to that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday will be open. That's the 13th. And then on March 14th, which is a Friday, and March 15th, which is a Saturday, we have a market stitching event. So this is kind of a Market Party stitching event happening here at our retreat, stitching venue location. This venue is, you're seeing it up here in the top corner there. This is the original high school here in Williamston, Michigan. It has been completely refurbished and we lease out the gymnasium for this place for our stitching events, for our in-person stitching events. We do have this area leased for both of these days. If you're interested in coming and hanging out or want to get a group of friends and come and stitch for the day here in Williamston, Michigan on March 14th or 15th or both, you would sign up for that underneath our retreat events on our website. Each day is $35 and that's going to secure your spot at a table. Now I've put some pictures up here so that you can get a good idea of what the venue looks like. Now, the one, you can see my daughter actually laying there on the ground. This is a picture of us when we were setting up for Pep Rally this last year. And that's a picture of the entire gym when we set the full gym up. This is not going to be a 100-person event, I'm sure, unless 100 of you decide to show up today. We have about 30 people registered so far. So these are smaller events, a little more intimate. So we'll have fewer tables set up, but we are going to still be using this same event center. And you can see we are sitting at round tables. They are folding chairs, so bring a cushion if you want, or you can even bring your own bag chair. We have plenty of space to spread out. And each table, we can set extra tables up so you can sit 4 to 6 at a table if you'd like, depending on how much space you want. The $35 will reserve your space there at the stitching event, which you can stitch then. It's just kind of open stitching from 9 until 7. That's all that's happening in there. We will have charging stations set up and things like that for you. But this is, bring your own food and beverages. You're welcome to bring all of those things into the event center. This is also a venue where we are looking to lease a room on a permanent basis within our event center here for open stitching every month. So we can add open stitching nights for you guys. What you can expect when you come to the open stitch night is we're just going to have open seating. So you'll just enjoy roundtable seating. There's 4 to 6 at a table. So it's perfect for coordinating and gathering with your friends and meeting everybody here at this one space. And you can sit and stitch for the afternoon. There will be charging stations around the perimeter of the room for all of your stitching devices. And if we only have a limited number of tables, we may be able to get the electrical run right to the table if that's more helpful for you for your lights and things. You're welcome to bring your own food and your drinks. So food and drinks won't be provided there. So just bring what you need. There is a drinking fountain there at the venue that has the spot for putting your water bottle, refilling a water bottle. So definitely bring a water bottle because you can get water right there at that station. And we have fantastic dining options here in Williamston. I'm going to go over those in just a moment. As I said, the registration for this event is $35 per person. That's just basically letting me know that you're committed to coming so that I know to set space up for everyone. But you will receive a $35 gift certificate when you check in. So just come on into the store, check in, and we'll get you over to the event center. Actually, we'll meet you at the event center because we won't be open here yet. So you'll go straight to the event center. We'll email about it. And you'll receive your little welcome packet and your gift certificate will be enclosed. And you can bring the gift certificate then over to the store and apply it to anything you need. We carry Weeks Dye Works, Classic Colorworks, DMC. We're hoping to bring back some fabrics. And we will not have Gentle Art in at that time, but we are going to get that in order. And then any additional market items, wood items, and we have a pretty good selection of charts from your favorite designers here in the shop as we speak. If there's not a wood item that's here, you want cut, the girls will be on location and cutting for you that weekend. So definitely stop into the store because I think you're going to have some fun there. So it's just, I think you're going to really love a time to just kind of coordinate with your friends to come on into Williamston for the afternoon and sit, stitch for the day, talk, chat, stop over at the store, see some of the new things, and go on from there. So I'm kind of excited to meet you and have you come and join us for the event. I thought I'd go over some other things about Williamston and some of the things that I love the most. And we do have some great dining here in our town. Our favorite place is Cancun Mexican Grill. Eat there way too much, way more than I should. This is actually my daughter Shelby enjoying a nice slushy margarita and her boyfriend Jared. The Cancun Mexican Grill is just down the street. It is quick. It has lots of space for your entire group to get in there and sit, enjoy your afternoon. They also do margaritas to go. So if you want to grab one, you can bring it back to enjoy at your stitching area. So Cancun, we highly recommend. Across the street from our location, so right across the street from our shop, we also have a spot. You're seeing that right here where you see that now open sign. We have a restaurant rather, that is actually called That New Place. That New Place is fantastic. It is open on Wednesdays from 8 to 2, Saturdays and Sundays. So this is even someplace that I recommend, if you're coming into town from a ways away just to visit our shop, take time to, have lunch at That New Place because they have some amazing things. This is actually my dinner or my breakfast. Once this last summer, I popped over there and we just ate right outside on the front patio there. They make the most amazing French toast, and this candied bacon is so good. It's to die for. I love it. So the other thing that we have right across the street from us is this really adorable vintage Sun movie theater, and they have one movie playing at a time. So there's one movie playing. I want to say it's $4, but it's probably $5 now for a ticket. So it's like, and you just pay cash at the door. They have great deals on popcorn and you just go in. It's an old movie, old time movie theater experience. And their showing is at 7 p.m. So you and your girlfriends could even stitch for the day, go catch a movie of whatever's playing at the Sun Theater at that time and just enjoy your evening together. Hotels and things would be located at the Okemos, Exis, or at the Howell exit if you're coming and you'd like to stay for Friday and Saturday. And if you are bringing a group and want to know more information about where you would stay, you're welcome to give us a call. Our phone number is listed right at the top of our website, and either I or Denise will help you find a great place for you guys to stay for the night so that you can stitch for both days. We also have a fantastic antiques market. Okay. I love this antiques market. Okay. I just stopped in there the other day. I popped this picture up right here with that. See that green table in the middle picture? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. I had to leave it behind the day I went in there, and I'm probably going to be sorry because that's one thing you don't do. If you're at an antique mall and you see if you see something you like, you got to take it or it's not going to be there. So it's probably gone, but I'm obsessed with that green bunch and might need to go back and get it. But they have fantastic things there. And I think you're really going to like just maybe taking a second to go over to our antique market because it's right off the highway. It's right here in town. I think you'd really enjoy that. And then also some other things just around town for just extra treats and shopping. The blue store there in the corner, that's ours. There we have this little blue building. Of course, we do not have those mums in right now. It's just a snowy, cold looking existence, but it'll get better. And we also have some other places. So Nico's is a restaurant in town that's a Greek restaurant. It's really, really cool. You'd love that atmosphere as well. And the yellow building at the top is called Tavern 109. My favorite thing there is pear pizza, but they have a million different other fantastic things in there as well. There is a grocery store within walking distance to the venue, and there's a Starbucks located inside the grocery store. And the studio shop is a great little shop that's right across the street from us that has a lot of Michigan-based gifts and things like that. My sister also works over there and helps out from time to time. And so they have great things. They make t-shirts and all sorts of fantastic items from the studio shop. So those are some things that are here in our town. And I just thought I'd let you know more about our Williamston area for either the stitching day on the 14th and 15th, or if you're just coming over here to visit, you might have some other things to check out while you're here, especially that antique mall, and then grab some lunch. And then if you're coming also for any of our other events, these are also walkable things. So all sorts of fantastic food and fun things are here right in our hometown. We do have 2 events scheduled this year. One of that, we have the market party, and then we also have a spring break event, which is the beginning part of May. You'll see that in our events section as well. We have a special designer guest, which is Nicole Spohr, coming for that event because the entire event is finishing focused. So we are going to be doing some hands-on finishing work and discussing paint, finishing, lacing, all of the things, anything that you can think of. Well, not anything. A lot of the things you can think of that are finish focused is going to be happening during that event. So that's kind of it's just my passion for you guys to be able to come and really sit down and we can discuss those things. We've got space available at that one right now. So if you'd like to register, that one is open for registration. In our fall, we do what's called the Pep Rally, and this year's Pep Rally features Robin Pickens is our guest designer. It is full at this time. However, there is a wait list for all of these events. So if anything does fill up, you can always sign up for the wait list. And then if spots open up, what happens, the spots will open up and then the emails go out to the entire wait list. So if you see that email pop up, just jump on that and register right away for those events. So that, I just wanted to bring all of that up and see if there was anything you guys have. We've got Chris here saying, oh boy, I wish you could come to the March stitching event, but you'll be at a quilting retreat. Well, that sounds fantastic. Definitely come, Chris, and enjoy us. Come visit for another time because we'd love to have you. Is there any questions you might have about our stitching event? This is also, if you just want to check over and see the venue, you're welcome to do that as well. We are going to have some other fun little surprises here in the store on both the 14th and 15th. So if you are in the area and just want to stop into the shop those days, that would be fun to see you and meet you. And if you're picking up your pre-orders, because we've got stacks here that are all for, in-store pickup, we will have those ready for you beginning on the 14th for in-store pickup. So that's what's happening there. If you're not familiar with that and you are Michigan or local, definitely share with your friends. If you're a Michigan stitcher, we are reaching out, and that's a lot of why I'm doing the lives and the the market updates, is to just reach out to our Michigan stitchers and just share our shop and things that we are, looking to expand, and like to let you all know that we're here, because we would love to have you come and visit. What's happened I was going to go back to the in-store pickup. So when you're checking out, you can select in-store pickup also as an option for, coming into the shop and getting your items at that time. We are keeping those all together. So if you have multiple checkouts, we'll put you together as well. And then if you're just shopping and want it all shipped to you, definitely take advantage of our Nash 25 shipping code. That will give you free shipping so that we can get everybody coordinated together. We decided to just do it that way rather than trying to just refund shipping charges and overcharges and things like that. So we're just providing free shipping as our thanks to you for our From Market to You event. Okay, lots of information. Is there any questions about any of those things? If not, I'm going to get into sharing some of the things about the boards that have been released. So hi, Kathy. We've got a good evening from Branson, Missouri. Welcome, Kathy. If we have no questions for the event or anything, let's talk about the new releases that have shown up so far from our store. So first, we have shared Rustic Rhythm. This is the piece, and I do have one here that I have painted. This is the piece that is corresponding with Teresa Kogut's A Time to Sow series that is in the shop now for pre-order. It's also available for other shops for doing their ordering as well. And we'll have our email out to shops the beginning part of next week so that they know exactly how to go ahead and get those pre-ordered if they want to, or pick up while we're at market. The next piece we have was the item we just released, and I got it in a couple parts here. This is Frilltastic. Frilltastic is the item that coordinates with Hop Into Spring from Brenda Gervais. That was a new release piece. This has 2 overlays, and I have not painted it yet, but it is something that you're just going to paint and put together. And they will come with a kickstand that you can apply to the back so that you can prop it up if you want to, or you could lay it flat or put it into an easel. I'll show you here. This is how the kickstand or the Frilltastic will be shipped out to you. So you can see you'll be getting it's not photographed with that kickstand, but I wanted to let you know that the kickstand is included with each Frilltastic that is going out the door. So the other thing to mention about Frilltastic and the finishing is I did not paint this. This is something that Brenda painted. So I can share with you some color ideas for painting those 2 colors. But the twill tape that is running through the Frilltastic piece around those scallops comes from Lady Dot Creates. And it is the, I believe it's, okay, I'll tag it below, but I think it's the antique white. Am I saying that right? Yeah, I think so. But thanks. Karen is saying that she loves the Frilltastic piece. So do I. It is really fabulous. It is Frilltastic. This is a piece that, just like I had mentioned before, when Brenda reached out for this is her pattern and her design. She just simply shared some ideas with us of what she was looking for. And then Brian gave her some options, and he got the math just perfect so that we had the right spacing for our scallops. And then she added that lace through there. And I think it just is the perfect complement to the entire piece. So those are the two pieces that are out so far. I have a number of other pieces that I'm going to share. So next weekend, I will not be live. I'll be out of town next weekend. So it'll be probably the Sunday or Monday after that. I will come live again, and I'm going to go through all of the pieces that have been not really featured, but anything I've seen new coming to market that has been fully finished on one of our pieces. I'm going to go through each one of those and talk about what each piece is and show you the piece that was featured or, that was finished on that piece. So there's from a number of different designers, everything from Proper Stitcher to Manny Dodonna and Emily Call, Crafty Blue Bonnet. There's a lot of different ones out there that have some of our current pieces that have been fully finished on those. And I'm going to go through each one of those so that you can see what those pieces are and how they turned out. Okay, are you guys ready to see a brand new piece? All right, first off, I want to ask, I didn't see, is the Proper Stitcher in the house? Annie, are you here? Let's see, go ahead and chime in with a comment if you're here, Annie. I'm not sure if she was able to join us tonight or not, but what I have is one of Annie Turner's brand new releases for market this year. She's got a number of them coming. Maybe you've seen her latest floss tube. Definitely go over and check that out. I'll link it in the description below after I push this into the YouTube. But she has got quite a few pieces ready to go. One of the ones that I have ready to stitch, if I ever get a chance to stitch again, is I'm going to be working on, let's see if I can get that to focus for you guys. Lucky You is one from her You series, and I've got it all kitted up. I'm going to be stitching it on some 32 count cappuccino. That's in my wish to do pile, but I may not get to it. We'll see what happens. But I have another one, and I know there's a couple, if I dare say, I think there's a couple new You pieces coming. But I have this piece. Let me make sure I have the correct name for it. One moment. Then I'm going to share this piece with you. Annie has it titled Stitching Mends the Soul. And when you see it, I think you'll know why. So this piece is a brand new piece from the Proper Stitcher. I'm just going to hold it so you guys can see it. I think it is incredibly precious. Brand new sneak. It's not even a sneak peek. It's a full reveal tonight. Her model stitcher, Amy, sent this over, and I fully finished it for Annie so that she could get this going and ready for you guys. And I'm sending this back to her on Monday. I'm going to overnight this so that she can get it ready and get it into her lineup to do her release later next week. So the Proper Stitcher will be doing her release later in the next coming week. I know she's got a lot of great things coming. I just know of a couple, actually. I'm hoping, she has fantastic things anyway. So this one is Stitching Mends the Soul. Now, what I've done is I fully finished this using what is called the cow tag in our shop. And I did paint it with a blend of some colors, some browns and some beiges, and just blended those. And then it does have the shiplap lines on the cow tag. So what I did there, a little trick to the shiplap lines is to take a mechanical pencil and just draw back in there, because the paint gets in the little groove, right? So just draw back through there. It takes the paint out and then it darkens the line. So perfect little tool for that. Did a very, very classic matte for this because it's just so perfectly vintage. I love it. Then I took the blue from the dark blue of her dress and created some cording for around the outside, and then cut a really adorable little bobbin for the top for some embellishment, put a real needle through there, and wrapped the rest of that blue floss around the bobbin and highlighted it with a little rustic button. I'm going to go ahead and put a kickstand on the back of that so that Annie has it ready to stand up. But I just thought this was so precious, and I am thrilled to death to be sharing it with you tonight as a, sneak peek reveal here on the market update this week. I think this part even would be just the most precious little pillow, just the two little girls holding that heart. And if you're like me, I don't know if you're thinking, what a fantastic stitch to do for a smalls exchange for a retreat. Isn't that a good smalls exchange stitch? So definitely be on the lookout for Stitching Mends the Soul. And when that hits the shops, get your pre-order in for that, because that's going to be, I think, a hot item. What do you think of that one? Chris is letting us know that it's too cute, and she loves the finishing piece as well. Thanks so much, Chris. We've got a too cute from Marcy, and love the, back to the Frilltastic piece. So nice. So that's a lot of what I have to share with you this evening. I know it's kind of a short and sweet, but do any of you have any other questions or comments? I'm going to wait just a little bit here, because if you've got questions about the shop or anything you've seen in there, I do have one other announcement. Our first item is coming up for its deadline for our pre-order, and that is the cookbook. So if you have not put a pre-order in for the cookbook yet, definitely do that right away, because we will be putting our pre-order in for cookbooks first thing on Monday. I will order some extras, but those will be here, available probably during the market party event. And then I don't know that I'll have cookbooks after that. So definitely get your order in for the cookbook. The cookbook is an annual piece that Yarn Tree does, has recipes in there from designers and contributors, like exhibitors that have contributed recipes. There are also charts in there. So definitely, if the cookbook is on your wish list, definitely get your order in so that we know to make sure we've got a pre-order in for those. Looks like Chris is coming on a spring road trip. Definitely. Thank you so much, Chris. We'd love to meet you. Let me know when you come, introduce yourself. I am here, and my sister Denise and the girls are here too. So we'd be happy to meet you. And do we have any other questions? That kind of sums up my entire things that I had on my agenda to discuss. If you have any questions, let me know. I know that some of my, I don't even know what I'll start stitching first. I keep thinking about it, but I know there's still more things coming. So we still need to hear from a number of designers. And I know there's more than I can even think of, but there will be Plum Street. I don't think we haven't heard from Stacy Nash, JBW Designs. I've been seeing some sneaks for them, but haven't seen the whole thing yet. And of course, Hands-On Design, we've got Annie Proper Stitcher coming. So we've got that to look forward to. So I know this next week is going to be action-packed with a lot of new things that are coming. So keep your eye out on the website. If you don't hear from me, definitely know that there's some things listed there that are popping up that are new. I do have a few that I need to still add. Got a little tied up with our own market things this afternoon, and I was here working the store, so I haven't gotten onto the computer yet to get some more things added in. Our last ad was the heart and hand pieces, but I know there's some more pieces that, some more emails that have come through that I need to get. So I will be getting to those for sure by tomorrow afternoon. So there will be more things added tomorrow. And then of course, Monday is another day, and we'll look forward to seeing what we see there. So I'm just going to sign off and just thank you all so much for popping in here tonight and visiting with me. I really look forward to these evenings, and I hope you do too. If this is a style that you like, if you love these lives and these presentations, and I can do slides and show you those things, and you'd like these on a regular basis, I'm more than happy to keep going with them. Maybe once or twice a month we can do these. Put a note in the comment and let me know in the comments what you've been thinking. Let me know, like, do you like this format? Do you want me to keep going with this type of format? Do you want more, more episodes like what's been going on with Market Update and sharing those things with you? I do have some fun ideas coming up for our episodes of the finish line when we resume the finish line pieces. And there have been many people. It's exciting. We have a Facebook group that it's Chantel's 141 Facebook group. Please join if you haven't joined, but we are doing Flaunt Your Finish Fridays on there now. So we've got one thread that we're encouraging you to put a picture up, or anytime, put a photo up of what your finishes look like, because I'd like to see your finishes on our pieces. So if you finished something using one of our display pieces, definitely, and you're willing to let me share it live online, okay, because that's kind of the deal. Definitely share that in there, because I think that that will be a great way for us to start seeing lots of models and lots of inspiration here on the finish line and beyond, and do a segment featuring your work in your finishes, because they're too good to just hide away. I want to share them with the world. So thank you so much. Dawn's got a list going, and thanks for the sweet love. So I'll talk to you again probably in the next couple of days. So bye, guys.